A lioness abducted her cubs, but was then surrounded by a pack of cheetahs. Can a leopard pack rescue their cubs from a lion's jaws? Following, the air reeked of blood. A fully grown lioness was stealthily approaching two cheetahs that are focused on eating. The cubs were completely unaware of this imminent attack. Existence crisis. The lioness suddenly charged forward with all her might, launching a swift and powerful attack. The lioness instantly seized the cub, taking control of the battle. The cub's piercing screams pierced the wilderness, instantly startling. The mother cheetah smelled something and saw an adult cheetah resting nearby. The message was urgent, and the adult cheetahs of the pack charged forward. The lioness held on to the cheetah cub tightly, relying on 180. A crushing weight of kilograms, a formidable 450 psi, bite force, and forelimbs that are 35% stronger than those of a cheetah. Bone density provides a firm advantage in absolute strength. In the blink of an eye, the adult cheetah swiftly closed in. The lioness was trapped in the center. This was a wild battle where the odds were stacked against them. The standoff between the two sides thus began. Cheetahs are well aware of their fatal weakness. They weigh only 5 kilograms, 10 kilograms, with slender bones, claws unable to fully retract. They completely lack the ability to fight in close combat, frontally. A direct confrontation would be tantamount to suicide. The only option was to play to one's strengths throughout. Avoid weaknesses. The lioness tensed her body, firmly protecting her cubs between her teeth. A key statistic: a lion woman's resting heart rate is approximately 50 beats per minute, every minute. The cheetahs quickly dispersed, setting up rings. Use a restraining formation to maintain a safe distance of 3 to 5 meters from the lioness, leaving, relying on a maximum speed of 110 kilometers per hour. It kept moving and changing positions at the edge of the lioness's field of vision, completely block all routes for their escape and relocation. The lioness moved steadily, calmly adjusting her position. Always confront the enemy head-on, not letting any hunter escape. The leopard circled behind them, solidifying the basic defensive line. Immediately afterwards, the cheetah initiated a feint attack using wheels, using a rotating attack pattern. Each cheetah launches only 3 attacks. A brief, 10-second feint, targeting the lioness's flanks and hind legs. After lightly grazing it with the tip of its claws in provocation, it immediately withdrew. After catching their breath, the next cheetah takes over. This continued to strain the lioness's stamina. The lioness remained calm throughout and never blindly chased or pounced on something she didn't get. It only uses claw strikes and low growls to initiate attacks. Deterrence, deliberately reducing meaningless actions, and maximizing. To conserve one's physical strength, the cheetah uses high-frequency harassment to continuously disrupt the lioness's mind. Gradually wear down their patience, patiently waiting for a defensive opening. Appear. The lioness held firm to her defensive line, resisting successive feint attacks. It let out a low growl, signaling to its companions within its territory. They sent out distress signals, attempting to delay the inevitable. Reinforcements arrived and turned the tide. One side relied on teamwork. They took turns wearing down the lioness, gradually targeting her weaknesses. One side relied on its own strength to maintain a solid defense and hold the line firmly. Awaiting support. The two sides were locked in a tense stalemate, with each proband. The defenses all concealed the ultimate strategies for wilderness survival. The prolonged and repeated harassment exhausted the lioness. In their anxiety, the abandoned cubs launched a counterattack, and the battle situation suddenly reversed. Even with her naturally formidable fighting prowess, her attack power and counterattack, the response speed also decreased significantly, resulting in an overwhelming advantage, vanished completely. The cheetah pack had already figured out the lioness's movements. The pattern is no longer limited to feints and diversions, but has shifted to rotation. The lion extended its sharp claws, targeting the lioness's flanks and rear. Target vulnerable areas such as the legs to launch a surprise attack. The sharp claws repeatedly tore through the lioness's fur. The successive injuries completely distorted her movements. A lioness single-handedly confronts a closely coordinated pack of cheetahs. Not only were they covered in wounds, but their bodies and minds were also being continuously drained. Exhausted, they were trapped in a desperate situation. Just as the lioness was struggling to hold on, a burly figure appeared. It sped in from the horizon. The lion, responding to the cry for help, arrived just in time, providing powerful reinforcements. Feeling the overwhelming power of the lion, the cheetah pack. The siege formation crumbled instantly, realizing they were powerless to resist. They immediately withdrew from the battlefield at full speed. This game has slowly come to an end. Cheetahs, through teamwork and cooperation, overcame overwhelming odds and achieved a remarkable victory. Heavenly Rescue. The pride of lions relied on each other for support, turning the tide in dire situations.